Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mystic Guy. So, first thing I'm going to do is I want to talk to you about play session here. Normally, heck, even with like when I did the Darkest Night playthrough, we pulled that through. It took a lot of episodes, and I'm not a quitter, so I kept going and going until it was done, and we actually pulled it out and won the game, and had a few little errors here and there, but nothing catastrophic and nothing that couldn't be fixed. However, in this playthrough, one of the things I'm learning in doing this, and I got now 122 video clips under my belt for this project that I'm doing, which is fun. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But one of the things I learned with doing this one is, even though I played this game a few times, it had a lot of nuance to it. I don't think I played it enough to do enough justice to the playthrough. And normally, what I was doing with some of my other videos, I was stating that this is kind of a learn together type session. And the feedback's all great, everything, and I wasn't putting out videos as quickly or as many. I just put out a couple and say, hey, this is how I learned the game. But in this case, I don't know. Anyway, I'm showing you the board, but I'm going to talk to you face to face and say what I think I should do next. And if you have a strong opinion on that, then you can let me know. So, be right back. So, hey y'all. Still sitting here next to my Eldritch Horror game, and as I said, I learned a lot from doing this session. But in thinking through it, I think what I want to do, and again, if I get a huge outcry of no, don't do this, no, I won't. But I want to do over on this. I think it would be best served in teaching you the game elements, and for the pure entertainment value of it, for those that are just watching playthroughs to enjoy playthroughs, to try and make sure we don't have a massive error correction. We're going to have small ones. Everybody does. It's part of life. You can't keep track of every little rule. But I had the one error that really caused the game to go topsy-turvy, and it led to, I think, like a snowball effect of little things. And then, of course, everybody keyed in on little things, and that's the way it goes. I'm not freaking out, and I'm certainly not considering quitting even this game, but I would like to do it right. So I think after I put out some more episodes, seemed to get back on track, but I still have this needling feeling like it didn't go the way I wanted it to, not from a gameplay standpoint, but from a rules, mechanics, display standpoint. And I'm guessing a do-over would probably be warranted and welcomed, would be my guess. I don't know. It's kind of up to you guys, but well, I'm going to put this video up under the Eldritch Horror thing. I'm not going to put it on Board Game Geek, just on my channel, and I'm going to kind of take a vote from you guys. You can message me, either Board Game Geek or directly, or post to the video, whatever you want to do, on whether or not you think. I asked a question in one of the episodes, should I kind of take a mulligan and get a do-over. I got a bunch of personal responses saying, no, keep going. And I got one live response on the site that said, please do over right. I think that's the right thing to do. Well, again, I'll say it again. I've never been a rules lawyer, though I do really focus when I'm playing strategy games, tactical games with others, to make sure we're doing it right, as right as possible. With these types of games, I'm a little more ambivalent to being 100% accurate, and maybe that's a mistake, but I always have been with these kind of games. If somebody makes a mistake and we're having fun and we just keep playing through it. With the playthroughs, though, you can't. There's no take backs. It's been recorded and posted, so it has a different feel to it. And I know other guys have caught on to this long before me, and some of them maybe get it right out of the gate. But I haven't seen any of them yet that don't have some errors in them. This one though, it had a big one, and I think it got the game off rails. So I want to get it back on rails. So here's what I'm proposing I do, and I'll take feedback on it. I'm going to stop this session. I have some other games I'd like to do some previews on, not long videos, just like one video. Here's the game, here's kind of how it works. Those are easy because I don't have to hit on every single instruction. I don't have to remember every single rule to give you a presentation of that game and how it plays. And then secondly, I wanted to get something that somebody recommended to me, and I agreed with them right off back because I haven't seen it. I wanted to get, going back to the Cthulhu mythos, Mansions of Madness back to the table and do something with Call of the Wild. I'm kind of researching some solo variants. Maybe we can do a solo playthrough, or if you have any recommendations. But I'd like to do that as well. So I'm going to post this for one day, and based on the feedback I get from that, I'm going to make a decision to whether or not I continue the playthrough for this game of Eldritch Horror. If I turn it off, and stop doing this one, I'm going to do some other things first and come back to this game. I want to say more prepared. I was prepared fine. I just missed a key rule that set the game off on the wrong path in the middle of it. And that sucks. If we had been playing, I think if I'd been playing with live people, no matter how many hours in we probably would have restarted. But you can't do that when you're looking back through history on a recording, right? So, again, for those of you who wrote me and said, hey, everybody makes mistakes, it's all good, don't stop doing what you're doing, I'm not. I'm just stopping this playthrough. I enjoy this, and I want everybody to have fun. And there's some people who I don't think are having fun because we made enough, there was enough going on that a redo would probably be more fun for everybody. So that said, that's my plan. Unless I get a huge outcry of don't, then that's what I'm going to do. So thanks. Also, if you see any games back here over my shoulder on the big game closet that's enticing you, let me know. Like I said, there are a couple things I want to preview, discuss that I don't think have gotten, or either have gotten a lot of airtime, but just I want to give them more, or could use some more airtime. You know, things like that. Got a lot of new stuff coming in as well, so I want to make sure that that gets to the table. And you know, played a lot of games this weekend, had some fun, and I've seen some of those have gotten a lot of airtime, some haven't. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do today. I'll leave it in your hands, oh mighty viewers. And I do want to absolutely thank you for your support, and please give me more support. I want to beef this up and make this something that's really tangible. I had never, before this, never used a video camera for anything. You can call me old school, whatever, but until I picked up my iPad and started doing these sessions, nothing. Just never been thrilled with cameras and pictures and all. It's just not my bag. But what is my bag is getting people to love board gaming, because it's changed so much over the years. And I know this wasn't the intent of this message, but man, you know, back in the early part of 2000, you know, I was publishing lots of role-playing games. I have got 20 role-playing games books that I wrote or designed in. It's awesome stuff, but over that time, when I realized that I had to change my lifestyle, had children, was traveling a lot, role-playing games became harder, and I had this void for so long of not being able to do anything. Gaming, I just had computer games. While those are great, MMOs are great, there's this interactivity, even with MMOs, that I missed. And then I found modern board gaming 4 years ago, 5 years ago now. Changed my world, because even as a non-gamer, man, these games are so cool now. They're just so fun. I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't want to have some level of engagement in it. It's not Monopoly anymore. There are so many cool games, so many cool themes. There's something that appeals for everybody, and it's not ending. It's getting bigger and stronger, and now with Kickstarter, there's even more that can be done. Now, I know with my Kickstarter that's out right now, Fall of Man, that I'm part of, that was a role-playing game. Still, a lot of fun. We wanted to get that out because we designed it a long time ago, and it's such a cool game. We want people to take part of it. We asked for a heck of a lot of money because we had some big names in there that are people that we all know and love, like Ed Greenwood and Jim Butler and Richard Lee Byers and others that are established writers, well-known names. So we planned a big budget for it. And that gave us a big, hard goal to hit. I don't know if we're going to make it. If we don't, we have other plans. But I hope we do. Anyway, kind of going off on a tangent, back to the board game stuff. You know, I got back in this because I had a passion for gaming that wasn't being filled, and I realized now, over the years, that board game could fill that niche. And I want to present that to others. I want other people to see that and enjoy it. So that's my goal. I have a lot of non-gamer friends, not even ones that don't play computer games, and I'm hoping they'll look at these games and board games and realize, man, I can get my family around the table, have social interaction with my children and my relatives when they come over. And you know, I haven't done a lot of party games on my channel. I tend to do bigger games than that, but there's some great party games like Telestrations. I love that game. It's such a hoot. And Jungle Speed, and even Werewolf. God, you get a group of people around a werewolf thing, and at first people go, wow, this is really nerdy, I don't want to do this. Even a social party, and then they get into it and they go, wow, this is a heck of a lot of fun. So I want to make sure people know about these games, and for those that do know about them, I want to give them a greater awareness. That's why I do this. The play sessions are for fun. This one, it's kind of lost some of its fun for me with Eldritch Horror because I knew it went awry, and I think the rest of you probably feeling the same way. So I'm going to end it now, but I want to leave you with, give me your vote, give me your input, and help me help you. Help me support this and make it bigger. There's some people doing a lot of great things out there, and I want to grow and be one of those. So thanks, and I will get back to you soon. I'm going to leave this up for a day. I think I know the outcome, but I'll wait and see. Thanks a lot.